Adjusting your seat and mirrors before driving helps you see clearly and control the vehicle. A. To ensure you can drive safely. B. To keep your car clean. C. To make driving more fun. Answer A. To ensure you can drive safely. Your seat should be adjusted so your foot can easily move from the brake to the accelerator. A. To avoid sudden stops. B. To drive comfortably and safely. C. To save gas. Answer B. To drive comfortably and safely. The headrest should be adjusted to prevent neck injuries in a crash. A. To avoid neck pain. B. To make the seat more comfortable. C. To prevent whiplash if you're hit from behind. Answer C. To prevent whiplash if you're hit from behind. You should adjust the rearview mirror to see the road behind your vehicle. A. To check your hairstyle. B. To make sure you can see other cars. C. To help with parking. Answer B. To make sure you can see other cars. Using safety belts can reduce your chances of being hurt in a crash. A. To avoid getting a ticket. B. To stay in your seat during a collision. C. To make driving more comfortable. Answer B. To stay in your seat during a collision. Safety belts should be worn even if your vehicle has airbags. A. Because airbags only protect during certain types of crashes. B. Because they make driving more comfortable. C. Because airbags replace seatbelts. Answer A. Because airbags only protect during certain types of crashes. Children under 12 should ride in the back seat to avoid injury from airbags. A. Because they get a better view. B. To keep them safe in case of an accident. C. Because they might distract the driver. Answer B. To keep them safe in case of an accident. A child safety seat should be used correctly to protect children in a crash. A. To avoid a fine. B. To make the child more comfortable. C. To ensure the child's safety in an accident. Answer C. To ensure the child's safety in an accident. Infants should ride in a rear-facing car seat until they are at least 1 year old and 20 pounds. A. To keep them entertained. B. To ensure maximum safety. C. To give them more room. Answer B. To ensure maximum safety. Booster seats are for children who are too big for a car seat but too small for a seatbelt. A. To make them sit higher. B. To ensure the seatbelt fits properly. C. To make them more comfortable. Answer B. To ensure the seatbelt fits properly. When starting your car, you should always set the parking brake first. A. To prevent the car from rolling. B. To save gas. C. To keep the car in park. Answer A. To prevent the car from rolling. Accelerate gradually to avoid losing control of the vehicle. A. To save time. B. To prevent the wheels from spinning. C. To impress passengers. Answer B. To prevent the wheels from spinning. Stopping smoothly requires releasing the accelerator and gently applying the brake. A. To avoid sudden stops. B. To save fuel. C. To slow down quickly. Answer A. To avoid sudden stops. Steering should be done smoothly to maintain control of the vehicle. A. To avoid sharp turns. B. To keep the vehicle stable. C. To impress other drivers. Answer B. To keep the vehicle stable. When backing up, check all mirrors and turn your head to look behind you. A. To see what's behind the car. B. To check your surroundings. C. To avoid hitting something. Answer C. To avoid hitting something. Yielding the right-of-way means letting other vehicles or pedestrians go first. A. To avoid accidents. B. To save time. C. To be polite. Answer A. To avoid accidents. Traffic signals must always be followed, even if there is no other traffic around. A. To avoid getting a ticket. B. To prevent accidents. C. To keep traffic moving. Answer B. To prevent accidents. Pavement markings guide you on how to use the road correctly. A. To avoid confusion. B. To keep traffic organized. C. To make the road look nice. Answer B. To keep traffic organized. Always stop for school buses that are loading or unloading children, no matter which direction you are coming from. A. To avoid fines. B. To keep traffic moving. C. To protect children. Answer C. To protect children. If there are no signs or signals, always yield to the vehicle on your right at an intersection. A. To avoid a collision. B. To keep traffic moving. C. To be polite. Answer A. To avoid a collision. Keeping a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you allows time to react to sudden stops. A. To prevent rear-end collisions. B. To save fuel. C. To drive more comfortably. Answer A. To prevent rear-end collisions. Using your horn should be done only when necessary to prevent an accident. A. To alert others. B. To avoid startling other drivers. C. To signal your intentions. Answer B. To avoid startling other drivers. Driving defensively means being aware of what other drivers might do and being ready to react. A. To avoid accidents. B. To drive faster. C. To impress other drivers. Answer A. To avoid accidents. Turning on your headlights during low visibility conditions helps others see you. A. To improve visibility. B. To avoid accidents. C. To keep the windshield clear. Answer B. To avoid accidents. Regularly checking your tires, brakes, and lights is important for safe driving. A. To prevent breakdowns. B. To avoid getting a ticket. C. To save money on repairs. Answer A. To prevent breakdowns. If a tire blows out, hold the steering wheel firmly and slow down gradually. A. To alert other drivers. B. To stop as quickly as possible. C. To avoid losing control. Answer C. To avoid losing control. If your brakes fail, downshift to a lower gear and use the parking brake to slow down. A. To stop the car safely. B. To prevent an accident. C. To alert others. Answer A. To stop the car safely. Only swerve to avoid an obstacle if you are sure it is safe to do so. A. To prevent losing control. B. To avoid damaging the car. C. To keep the car on the road. Answer A. To prevent losing control. If your car starts to skid, steer in the direction you want the car to go and avoid braking suddenly. A. To keep the car on the road. B. To stop quickly. C. To regain control. Answer C. To regain control. Always yield to pedestrians at crosswalks, even if they are crossing illegally. A. To ensure their safety. B. To avoid a ticket. C. To keep traffic moving. Answer A. To ensure their safety. Bicyclists should be given the same respect as other vehicles on the road. A. To avoid traffic congestion. B. To prevent accidents. C. To save time. Answer B. To prevent accidents. Motorcyclists are more vulnerable in a crash, so give them extra space. A. To reduce the risk of accidents. B. To let them pass. C. To avoid damage to your vehicle. Answer A. To reduce the risk of accidents. Increase your following distance when driving behind large vehicles like trucks and buses. A. To make it easier to pass. B. To avoid being in their blind spots. C. To avoid debris. Answer B. To avoid being in their blind spots. When an emergency vehicle is approaching with lights flashing, pull over and stop. A. To let the emergency vehicle pass safely. B. To avoid getting a ticket. C. To keep traffic moving. Answer A. To let the emergency vehicle pass safely. Driving at night requires extra caution because of reduced visibility. A. To see hazards more clearly. B. To avoid eye strain. C. To prevent accidents. Answer C. To prevent accidents. Slow down and be alert when driving in work zones. A. To protect workers. B. To avoid damaging your car. C. To keep the road clear. Answer A. To protect workers. On rural roads, watch out for slow-moving vehicles and animals. A. To save time. B. To avoid accidents. C. To maintain speed. Answer B. To avoid accidents. In winter, increase your following distance and reduce speed to avoid slipping on ice. A. To maintain control on slippery roads. B. To avoid braking too much. C. To keep warm. Answer A. To maintain control on slippery roads. In hot weather, monitor your car's temperature gauge to prevent overheating. A. To keep the interior cool. B. To save fuel. C. To avoid engine damage. Answer C. To avoid engine damage. Regular eye exams are important to ensure clear vision for safe driving. A. To drive safely. B. To avoid glasses. C. To save money. Answer A. To drive safely. Mental health issues that affect concentration can make driving dangerous. A. To ensure safe driving. B. To avoid fines. C. To improve reaction times. Answer A. To ensure safe driving. Drivers with physical disabilities may need vehicle modifications for safe driving. A. To improve comfort. B. To meet legal requirements. C. To maintain control of the car. Answer C. To maintain control of the car. Medications that cause drowsiness should not be taken before driving. A. To stay alert and avoid accidents. B. To avoid getting a ticket. C. To drive more comfortably. Answer A. To stay alert and avoid accidents. Older drivers should adjust their driving habits as their physical abilities change. A. To avoid getting lost. B. To continue driving safely. C. To prevent vehicle damage. Answer B. To continue driving safely. Drivers with hearing problems should get regular hearing checks to ensure they can hear important sounds on the road. A. To save on hearing aids. B. To avoid being pulled over. C. To stay aware of your surroundings. Answer C. To stay aware of your surroundings. Fatigue can be just as dangerous as driving under the influence of alcohol. A. To avoid falling asleep at the wheel. B. To stay focused. C. To save time on trips. Answer A. To avoid falling asleep at the wheel. Stress and strong emotions can negatively impact your driving abilities. A. To improve your reaction times. B. To avoid distractions. C. To stay focused on the road. Answer: C. To stay focused on the road. Always wear glasses or contact lenses if required for driving. A. To see clearly and drive safely. B. To avoid getting a ticket. C. To reduce eye strain. Answer: A. To see clearly and drive safely. It is unsafe to drive while taking medications that affect your ability to concentrate. A. To drive faster. B. To avoid accidents. C. To save fuel. Answer: B. To avoid accidents. If your car catches fire, pull over, turn off the engine, and get away from the vehicle. A. To avoid inhaling smoke. B. To prevent the fire from spreading. C. To protect yourself from harm. Answer: C. To protect yourself from harm.